A dream renovation project that became a nightmare.
They say for years they lost all their money, the con artists working as a contractor.
Well, we have some clouds in place right now, and there's a break in the heat wave of 2018. I'll talk about a little bit of a cool down coming up.
It's on. Hello, Alex.
You know, home improvement projects are a headache on their own. They're expensive and seem to drag on forever. But one contractor made it even worse.
He tricked his customers into giving up thousands of dollars. He promised work, but never followed through. News 8's Lauren Zakalik has the cautionary tale.
Well, in total, the district attorney's office believes that Ernest Thibodeaux had at least a dozen victims here in Tarrant County. They're hoping with this conviction, he'll never have any more.
Vaulted ceilings, French doors.
For 5 years,
countertop, sink.
Melissa Sanchez and her husband saved money.
Cabinets.
To renovate their home.
I just wanted an open floor plan with washer, dryer, mudroom.
They hired a man they knew as Kris Malachi to do the job. He'd done kitchen work for them before, but in this case.
But he promised the stars and the moon for us.
Their renovation dream became a nightmare. After giving him $17,000 and waiting for months, he never finished the job.
We just kept believing his lies.
You see, authorities say Kris Malachi was really a man named Ernest Thibodeaux, a man they say wasn't very earnest at all.
What he would do is accept that upfront payment, and in some cases, he would ditch the project and do no further work at all.
Prosecutor Nathan Martin says authorities uncovered 7 similar cases, including one in Arlington, in which Thibodeaux took nearly $5,000 from an elderly woman for new windows, which he never produced.
When we saw the pattern, then we knew that this had crossed over from a civil dispute into a criminal matter.
The DA says Thibodeaux just pled guilty to 2 cases of theft and will pay back a total of $77,000 to his 8 victims, including Sanchez.
It was frustrating. It was heartbreaking.
Sanchez had to hire someone else to finish her dream room. Both she and the DA's office urged people to never pay contractors up front.
That's the bottom line, you know? Don't just hand over your paycheck because they are asking you to.
In Fort Worth, Lauren Zakalik, Channel 8 News.